What is up, guys? It's Bane here, bringing you guys an extremely exciting commentary today. Today we talk about the brand new Xbox, the Xbox One. And it was actually previewed at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And, lots of people watched this. It was definitely a much anticipated event. And in this gameplay commentary, I will be talking to you guys every detail about the Xbox that I could gather, plus some details about some of the games they previewed. And sorry about that lag in the gameplay there. This actually was in my theater mode. I could not get it on my PVR. But whatever. So this is a 100 plus non-lethal gameplay. And what I mean by non-lethal is I got 100 plus kills straight up with the PDW. This is after the patch. With the patch made it much worse. And I also picked some weapons off the ground. I think like an LMG target finder. And I did some work with those weapons. And so enough of this gameplay, guys. And so, today, the Xbox One was officially announced. They're nicknaming it the Xbox 720. And, I mean, it looks pretty nice. They showed it. It looks, it's nothing special. But it looks nice and shiny. It looks brand new. It looks sharp. It would look really nice in a living room or a room. I like how it looks, but I don't know. I kind of expected it to look a bit different than it did. But, I mean, the Xbox One actually comes with another part of it. And it's kind of like a sensor in a way. And what this does is you can basically talk to your Xbox. And what I mean by that is you can tell your Xbox to turn on. You can tell your Xbox to turn off. You can say, yo, what up, Xbox, man? Turn to the internet. And it will literally take you to the internet tab. Or you can say, yo, Xbox, go to the TV. And it will like literally change the TV right for you. So I imagine this will increase obesity, but you know what? We don't need to move off our butts, man. We can sit there all day and just tell our Xbox what to do for us, and we can literally just chill. And this should be very interesting. I mean, this is next gen consoles at its finest, let me tell you that. I mean, I never expected this. I mean, they had this on the Xbox Connect, but it kind of sucks. I mean, this is just taking it to the next level. We can literally we can tell our Xbox anything we want. So, I mean, if you want a new friend, or if you want any friends, definitely buy this new console when it comes out. And, I mean, the last Xbox 360, it came out 8 years ago. So, I mean, originally I really thought this console was more of a money grabber. But, I mean, looking at it, I mean, we've had the 360 for 8 years now. So, I mean, to switch it up and to upgrade it, I mean, it makes sense now that you look at it. And it really makes sense for me. And I killed myself there because I am going for the double nuclear, which I choke on later in the game. I had 7 minutes to get another nuclear, and I could not do it. But, yeah. And anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be worth it. We've had the 360 for 8 months now, so it's definitely enough, or it's definitely time, to change it up and upgrade our consoles. I highly suggest buying it for what I can see, but I mean, price could be an issue for a lot of people. It will be for me, but hopefully I can save enough money for the time, so I can make lots of videos on it later. And one of the features I really found interesting about this console is you can have up to 1,000 friends. And I always say to my people on Xbox, I'm always like, I wish I could have a lot more friends, because 100 friends is really not enough, especially if you're, a leader of a clan. You want to be friends with all your clan members, you want to be friends with other people, other YouTubers, other friends, school friends. And really, I don't have enough space for that. If I could, I would literally have 300 friends right now. But, I can't. I mean, 1,000 friends, I find is maybe a bit excessive, because you're obviously not going to have, obviously not going to play with 1,000 people. I mean, there's going to be a lot of inactive friends, and, it's going to be a bit interesting. But the thing about that is I really hope they have, like, a search bar. So, like, on the side, you can just type your friends' in name, so you don't have to scroll all the way down the list. That would be a nuisance, so I really hope they have, like, a search thing where you can search up a friend on your friends list. And honestly, I was not expecting this. When I heard 1,000 friends, that blew my mind, to be honest. But it's going to be really useful. I just hope they have a search bar, so I don't have to scroll down 900 spots to get to one friend. So, I mean, that's a crazy fact, honestly. 1,000 friends to have on your friends list. That's crazy. And I believe they're calling this the Xbox One, because they basically want to make it, they want to make it something that you can have all your leisure time just on this console. It's going to have everything built in, basically. To my knowledge, it's going to have Skype, internet. It's going to have like some sort of recording device in it, so you can record 15 minutes of any gameplay. That's what I hear, at least. And some sort of little editing software in it. That's a rumor I heard. I'm not for sure if that's true, but I know you can record a bit of stuff on it already. and then you can obviously get Netflix on it. So basically, they want you to literally watch any movie on there. They want you to put Xbox on there. They want you to search things up on the internet on there. They want you to have social media on there. They're making this, the one console, the one thing for everyone to have. There's something for everyone on this, and it's going to be the center of your living room or the center of your room, which is really cool. I respect what they're doing. And the graphics is obviously going to be improved. The graphic content should be amazing. It should be just up to par with the PS3, and it's going to be brilliant. And the controller, the controller looks kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like the Xbox 360, the controller that they have now, but the middle button that you press to get the little dashboard to come up is like on top of the controller. So they basically just made the controller look bigger, and I don't know, it's interesting. But for the toggles, they added in, I don't know, they finessed the toggles completely. They made it look like, I don't know what to say about that really. They made it look, they tried to make it comfortable for your toggles. That looks really cool. I mean, the toggles looks kind of cool. It makes it look like your fingers are going to be extremely comfortable on the toggles. It looks like they put a lot of effort into it. And I mean, the controller does look really, really weird because it's so much bigger, and it's like, I don't know, but I mean, they look like they had a lot of finesse on it at least, and the details look really sharp. So we'll have to see how it is. We'll have to test it out. It should be interesting nonetheless. And another thing is, they showed 5 or 6 games at this presentation, 4 of them being sports games, and they also showed Call of Duty Ghost. So let me start with Ghost here. Now, they actually showed a little trailer for Ghost, and I mean, it didn't look anything different really. It had the Call of Duty feel to it. The graphics looked a bit better, not like extremely better, but they did look a bit better. And I mean, something they really emphasized in this Call of Duty trailer is that you're going to have a dog with you, like, at all times in the campaign. I'm not sure if this is going to carry over the multiplayer, but like, you have a dog with you that literally you can tell to do anything you want. Like, you can tell it to sniff out a bomb, maybe you can tell it to attack people. They're really they're centering this campaign around this dog that you have with you at all times. It's like your best friend, it's like a man's best friend. I think that's what they're doing. It's interesting. I mean, it's a change to the campaign. You're basically going to have this war dog with you that's going to have like all these features to it. And maybe you can be it, I'm not for sure. But that looks really interesting. This dog is going to play a huge part in Call of Duty Ghost. We'll have to see how it plays out. And some of the sports games that caught my eye, the basketball game, I think it might be NBA Live, but I'm not for sure. It looks extremely good. I mean, the graphics, for what I could see, looked amazing. They look completely different from what we see now on the 360. The game, I don't know, it looks great. And I love basketball, and I love this NBA game. And Forza, which is a race car game, also looks absolutely amazing. The graphics is just spot on. And I mean, it just looks great. They also showed NFL, which looks good, and boxing, which, I mean, lots of people like boxing. It hasn't always been my favorite game, but it also looked really solid. And all 5 of these games looked amazing. They also showed like Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry about that. They showed that GTA 5. I want to say like a month ago or like 2 weeks ago or something. That also looks extremely special. As an overall presentation, I really enjoyed watching it. I think we learned a lot from today to do with a lot of the games, the console, if we're going to buy it or not. I mean, we don't know all of the information yet, but based on today, it looks like a great console. I wish the controller was a bit different, but we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. I mean, for my overall opinions on the new generation Xbox, it looks like it's going to be a great buy. I could definitely see it in my room, and I think a lot of people could also see it in their room. And I don't know what more to say, really. It looks great, and I'm going to buy a lot of these games, especially some of the ones they've shown. I'm probably going to buy, well, obviously Call of Duty Ghost, that's for sure. NBA and Forza are probably right behind it. And, I mean, it was just great. And if you guys didn't see it, I'm sure you guys can catch it somewhere. But, I mean, there's not really much more that was said at the presentation than basically what I went in this commentary. So, I mean, if you enjoyed this commentary, guys, if you learned something, if there's some information, please smash that like button. Every like goes a long way. And, I need all the likes I can at this point, just so my videos can get more exposed, so more people can see my beautiful content. And if you enjoyed this 100+ non-lethal gameplay on Hijacked, then definitely subscribe, because I definitely post lots of high-scoring gameplays. And, guys, I'm going to peace out. Peace.
UAV on standby.